J-Man is giving it to you big.
Ooh, give it to me, Daddy.
Size does matter. I wonder why he drives a Fiat.
Mark, slow down!
You want to ride behind somebody who does something like that?
Catch him every evening on your drive home on 104.
Yeah, you need that real talk. Well, J-Mad, he got ya. Right here doing God's work, bringing life after the collar. Hey, radio show, and he's doing it big. You just can't ignore. J-Mad, bringing you the word. Just holla at your boy. Hey, life after the collar with J-Mad.
That's right. You're listening to your boy J-Man on Life After the Collar, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio. I hope you all have a good day. It is a rainy day, a whole day of rain here in Georgia. And this rain be doing something to you. You be ready to go straight to bed. I mean, this rain will drain you for real. All I've been doing is, I had some errands to run earlier, but all I've been wanting to do was sleep. But I hope the rest of you all have had a great day. Life is definitely good. Life is better than good. There's so many different things going on in the world. However, we need to just slow down and just appreciate the fact that we have life in our bodies. But we're going to have another great show today. I promise you we're going to have a great show today. Let me see if I can knock this sleep off me. Gotta get rid of this rain for real. Man, oh man, this rain is the truth. It is what it is. Hey, Deanna, good to see you. So thank y'all so much for joining me on Spreaker.com. Thank you. I appreciate every last one of you all. We're gonna have a great show today. Look, now let me go ahead and tell y'all this. Let me go ahead and set the stage too. I have a great selection of music. It's the kind that's going to put you in your feelings a little bit, and it's gonna make you clean up the house. You remember back in the day when that doggone radio turn on and mom be blasting the music and you know it's time to clean up because it got nothing but good music. We're going there today. However, I'll start the show off with a couple of up-to-date type songs, but then we're going to ease on down memory lane. All right. Thank you all so much for joining me on Spreaker.com. Life After the Collar with your boy J-Man. Y'all, let's make it do what it do.
Me, can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the soap, how the faucet's running and I keep looking at you. Stuck on your phone, or you're stuck in your zone. And you don't have a clue, but I don't wanna give up. Baby, I just want you to get up. Lately I've been a little fed up. Wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Lazy and broke, know we get this money, so I guess I can't complain. But I feel alone even when we're alone. was the thing, but I don't wanna give up. Baby, I just want you to get up. Lately, I've been a little fed up, yeah. I wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me? Yeah. Baby, can you focus on me? Can you focus on me? Yeah. Baby, can you focus on me? Baby, focus. Can't you see? I just wanna love you, baby. Look me in my eyes. Ooh.
And oh, you're gonna love me. You're gonna wanna hug me and squeeze me.
Sometimes we say things that we really don't mean. We do things in between the lines. We should do more to stand out. I'm sorry if I made you feel less than who you are, a little insecure. Oh, you're a shining star. I wanna spend my nights with you, my life with you. Oh, baby, baby, please wait up for me till whenever I get home. I know that you're all alone, thinking about what you gon' do. I hope that you'll see it through.
And oh, you're gonna love me. You're gonna wanna hug me and squeeze me.
Sometimes I don't think we really say enough. Why is it so hard to keep in touch when we're laying right next to each other, baby? We shouldn't be in a thing so much, overthinking, understanding. Don't let her feel it. Change it up. I wanna spend my nights with you, my life with you. Oh, baby, baby, please wait up for me till whenever I get home. I know that I'm all alone, thinking about what I'm gonna do. I hope that I see it through. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna love me. You're gonna wanna hug me and squeeze me. And oh, you're gonna love me. You're gonna wanna hug me and squeeze me.
And are you gonna love me? Yeah. You know you're gonna hold me and squeeze me. And squeeze me.
And oh, you're gonna love me. You're gonna wanna
Are you gonna
hug me
hold me
and squeeze
me?
And oh,
You're listening to your boy J-Man on Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio.
and squeeze.
I hope y'all had a good day today. It's a rainy day in Georgia. I'm still wiping the sleep out of my eyes. But it is what it is. That's good. That's the best part about being retired. Days like this, I ain't got to sit in no office and look at crazy stuff. Anyway, it's time for our motivational moment. And here it is. I hope you try it again. Try it again. I understand that in life, we, especially in our younger days, we were so full of energy. We were so full of vigor. We was ready to take on the world. We had so many dreams. We had so many hopes. At times, we thought we would be the first black president. We would be the first female president. We would be the first this. We were going to do this. Oh, I want to be an astronaut. Or I want to be a doctor. Or I want to be a lawyer. I want to be this. I want to be that. And life happened to us. And we tried, at times, we tried to achieve certain goals, and we failed. It is what it is. We tried certain things in life, and we failed. And we made mistakes, and it did not turn out the way that we wanted it to turn out. However, there is something about trying it again. There is something about failing. There is something about missing the mark that teaches us a lesson. Today I heard, I think it was Will Smith. That was Will Smith. I can't remember right off the top of my head because I listened to so many different motivational things throughout the day, but I think it was Will Smith. Excuse me. But he said this statement. It was either Will Smith or Denzel Washington. I can't remember. Anyway, failure helps you make adjustments. And I paraphrase what he was saying. Failure helps you make the adjustments. Many of us look at failure as something bad. In reality, what it teaches us is what not to do. It teaches us that we need more practice. It teaches us that we need to try a little bit harder. But most of all, what it teaches us is that I tried. Many of us have tried things and missed the mark, and we have been taught that failure is a bad thing. But no, I submit to you, failure is not a bad thing. Failure means you stepped out of your comfort zone to do something that you never thought you would or could do. I'll break it down, or I'll paraphrase it. Or like I used to say when I was in the Marines, when I would Marines in the Navy, and I would have to teach them, I would say, I'll break it down Barney style for you. Let me break it down Barney style for you. When you are in a gym, you go to the weightlifting bar, and you put 50 pounds on, and majority of us can basically lift 50 pounds. But as you start going up, you will finally reach a place that you cannot lift. And you failed at lifting. Let's say we pushed it up to 200 pounds. And we put 200 pounds on there, and we just could not do it. And that helped. That failure should help us help our bodies, watch this, make the necessary adjustments in order to accomplish a goal that I could not accomplish before. I still have the same goal of reaching that 200 pounds. Now, I got a choice. I can stop and say, I can't do it. I can stop and say, you know what? I'm done with this. 200 pounds is just too much. Or I can go back and make some adjustments in my training, make some adjustments in my diets, and make some adjustment in how I work out in order to accomplish or overcome a failure that I had before. I'm hoping this is helping somebody out. Failure is not a bad thing. Failure should help you make the adjustments, whether it's relationships, whether it's career, whether it's family, whether it's friendship, whether it's this, whether it's that, whether it's an invention, whether it's singing a song, whether it's acting, whether it's this, that, and the other. The truth of the matter is, failure should show you your weaknesses where you need to make the adjustments. A preacher once preached this sermon some years ago that said, I hope you fail. I hope you fail. And what that means is, by you failing, it should activate something on the inside of you that make you go back to the drawing board and say, okay, this is where I messed up. This is what I need to adjust in my life. This is how I need to handle that. This is what I need to do, correct that. And then go back, watch this, and try it again. Many of us have allowed, I'm going to go back to the original statement. Many of us has allowed life to happen. And we decided not to go. And I don't even want to say we decided. We just forgot about the dream. We forgot about that passion. When I remember when I was in high school, and I'll be real honest, I was into music. I was into writing poetry. I love acting and all of that. I loved acting since I was in kindergarten. But life happened. And I never chased my dream to write music. I never chased my dream to go into acting. I never chased my dreams and to continue to write poetry and things like that. Because I got too busy. I got too busy living. Ladies and gentlemen, understand this. It is not too late for you to try it again. It is not too late for you to try it again. And I guarantee you, if you try it again, it's going to turn out in a way that you never thought was possible. Quick story. When I first joined the military, at the tender young age of 19, still have breast milk on my lips, still wet behind the ears, I had to go in and take an ASVAB test. When I took that ASVAB test, I did okay. I did average. I wasn't used to those types of questions that was being asked. You really couldn't study for ASVAB test. You just go in and it is what it is. And then I just simply got into the military and I lived life. I ended up getting out after my first 4 years of the military and got into inactive reserves. At the end of my inactive reserve time, they called me up and asked if I wanted to get back into the military. I said yes. Because my ASVAB score was so old, they told me I needed to take the ASVAB over again. When I took the ASVAB over again, I scored so high that they said that I was borderline genius. Basically the same test. It's the same format, same test. It's used to gauge where they need to put you in, what jobs are available to you. When I first got in, I was offered the job basically as a barber, or in the job title that we did. We took care of the barber shop, we took care of the stores, we took care of dry cleaning, we took care of the vending machines and things like that. And that was the first time I took the score. The second time I was able to take the test, the first job that they asked me if I wanted required a top secret clearance. It would be in a position that was high classified, with high classified information. Because I scored so high, I tried it again. I'm getting ready to tell you all to do what I did. Take the test again. I hope somebody is getting this, and I hope that somebody is understanding where I'm coming from I hope that what I'm saying will reach somebody that is their life is just doesn't feel full. It doesn't feel where you want it to be because there's something missing. That thing that is missing is called your dream. It is called that passion that's deep down, and it comes to you very easy. But because you tried it before and was not able to accomplish it the first time, you gave up on it. Go back and try it again. This time, I guarantee you, you will not fail. Go back. Try it again. This is my motivational moment for you this evening. It's simply that. Go back and try that dream again. Go back and try that old, you remember when you was in high school? Come on now. It hasn't been that long ago. Well, yes it is for most of us. It's been over 20 years for me in high school. Almost over 25 years of being out of high school. Go back and just simply try it again. Go after that dream again. And I guarantee you, this time, you will make it. I hope that motivated somebody to go back and write that book, write that song, do what I'm doing. I'm into acting. Whatever it is, if you wanted to get into politics, go do it. And the Me Too movement, y'all women out there, you all have had some strong, passionate dreams and goals, and because of society has basically held you back. I guarantee you, if you go back and try it again this time, you'll succeed. You will succeed. You're listening to Life After the Collar with your boy, J-Man, on Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio. We're going to have a great show. Those that just logging in, I see everybody that's logging in. I said that we're going to have a great, this music selection that we have today is a really, really good selection. It's one of those feel good type of music. The first few songs, I already played 2. I may play 2 more. Basically current songs. The first 2 I played was really current. We'll probably go back to the early 20s, somewhere early 2000s. But then after that, we're gonna dive into the thing. We're gonna come back with our sponsors, and after our sponsors, that's when we're gonna dive into some really, really good music. And I think what we're gonna talk about relationships today, But I want to really kind of dive into communication and relationship. We always talk about women always talking about men don't know how to communicate, and we don't. But women, you all don't know how to communicate either. And we're going to clarify that. What I mean, y'all like to talk, but y'all don't like to communicate. Ooh, I know I just hurt y'all with that. But it is what it is. Holla at your boy. You're listening to Life After the Collar with J-Man. Make it do what it do, baby.
just what to do. And baby, I can't wait to get next to you. Oh, I can't wait to wrap my arms around your body. Baby, I can't help but tell the truth. Oh, it's so hard to wait till no one else is around. I'm gonna try to keep myself together till I find myself in you. Baby, no, no. Before they take you back to heaven, gonna find myself in you. No, 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 baby. The only place I want to be is right here with you. Loving you down and you can take what you want from me as long as you let me. Hey, you're on. I'm gonna try to keep myself together till I find myself in you. Oh, baby. Before they take you back to heaven, gonna find myself in you. Oh, baby. I'm gonna keep myself together till I find myself in you. Oh, baby, baby. Before they take you back to heaven, gonna find myself in you. Listen, listen. I come running back to you and lay it all on the line, 'cause ain't nothing left to lose. Talking about the love of a lifetime. If we pride ourselves in love, we can believe our lies. Baby, love is on the run. Girl, don't you know that you can't hide? We can find our way, babe. I need you beside me. Hear me when I say, girl, you're on my mind. You're on my and I mean it, girl. I ain't too proud to beg when the feeling starts to burn. Gotta get you out my head. Can we try to see the light of a brand new day, babe? Love will always win the fight. Come rescue me tonight, girl. We can find our way, babe. I need your loving, girl. Baby,
You're listening to Life After the Collar with your boy J-Man on Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, making it do just what it's supposed to do. You know what I mean. Holla at your boy.
J-Mad is not your everyday lunch partner. He's all the way raw.
How are you going to say Black Lives Matter when the only reason you come out is when cops kill us and we don't come out when we kill ourselves? That's crazy, man.
He's all the way real.
The truth? You can't even handle the truth.
And most of all, he has his priorities right.
I want the Falcons and the Hawks to be my pallbearers at my funeral. That way they can let me down just one last time.
J-Mad gives it to you big.
Y'all, I appreciate y'all for joining me on Life After the Collar with your boy J-Man. Let's go into our, what is this called? Our sponsors. EZSilentHustle.com. EZSilentHustle.com. That's the letter E, the letter Z, SilentHustle.com. When you go there, you're going to see her brand called Silent Hustler. I was listening to her earlier today, and when I tell y'all, she's helping folks out right and left. I mean, it's amazing the type of information that she's teaching these people. I had a chance to sit and just listen to her talk to one client, and then I think she was teaching a seminar or something, a webinar. Is it called webinar? Yeah, webinar. And she's giving some good information. So if y'all want to get with her, you got a small business, you got an online thing that you're trying to do, and you need help with trying to get social media marketing up and running, she can teach you how to do that, how to get your website at the top of Google and all of that other stuff, how to target people on who, say for instance, if you're selling wedding dresses, she knows exactly how to get you to target those groups of people so you're not wasting money. Help me help y'all. Well, help me help you to get to her so she can help you help y'all. Did that sound good? I don't know. Anyway, EZSilentHustle.com. That's the letter E, the letter Z, SilentHustle.com. Y'all contact her over there, and she will be able to get you to where you need to be on social media marketing. Robertson Painting. He has 30 years of experience serving the greater Atlanta area. Interior, exterior, drywall repair, floors, wood repair, etc. Robertson Painting. Edward Robertson can be reached at 404-663-1921. Again, that number is 404-663-1921. Really good brother. Great company. Do great work. Seen some of his work. Does great work. So you need to get with contact with. You need some repairs around your house, and you're in the ATL. You got some. Maybe you're gonna buy a house, and you need somebody to come in and change some paint or whatever. This is the dude you need to get in contact. His name is Robertson Painting. That's the name of the company. Robertson Painting. 404-663-1921. Again, that's 404-663-1921. Tell him you heard about it on. Tell him you heard about it on Life After the Collar with your boy J-Man. Also, Lithonia area is doing some good. They're changing a lot of these areas here in Atlanta that used to be kind of run down, I guess you could say. They're doing some real good remodeling, refurbishing, upgrading the neighborhoods, the homes, and things like that. Lithonia is one of those cities here in Atlanta. I'm on the radio. Here in Atlanta, I said Atlanta. Here in Atlanta, life, and this is one of the places that is a plus for Lithonia, Georgia. Life and Time Cigar Lounge. Life and Time Cigar Lounge, 6947 Main Street. 6947 Main Street, Lithonia, Georgia. That number is 770-680-4946. Again, that's 770-680-4946. This is one of those, I consider it one. So there are different types of cigar lounges, just so you know. There's some that you're just laid back, You wear your jeans, your t-shirts, your shorts, things like that, and you just go and play dominoes, spades. That's my Friday night crowd over at Paradise Island. That's what I do. But Life and Time Cigar Lounge, it's a more upscale. They have some great coffee. Oh man, they have some. Life and Time Cigar Lounge has some great coffee. Yes, cigars go great with coffee, depending on which one you buy. But they have some great coffee there too. Life and Time Cigar Lounge, 6947 Main Street, Lithonia, Georgia. That number is 770-680-4946. Again, 770-680-4946. Life and Time, Life, the letter N, Times with an S, cigarlounge.com. Life and Times, cigarlounge.com. Megan Ursula, she's down there at Atlantic Station. If you know anything about Atlanta, I said it right that time. Atlanta, we have this spot, which is almost a landmark called Atlantic Station. Whole bunch of stores, movie theater, bougie place. Nice. BB&T headquarters is down there. A lot of banking is down in that area. A lot of headquarters, a lot of nice shopping and stuff like that in that area there. Her beauty salon is in there, and she's making some good moves. I talked to her the other day about some moves that she's getting ready to make and connections. If you're looking for a master cosmetologist, beauty expert, you need to get in contact with Megan Ursula. She has a website of meganursula.com, URSULA.com, meganursula.com, or you can reach her at 904-236-7669, 904-236-7669, or on Instagram at Megan_Ursula. She has this product called Rosemary Essential Oil. Rosemary Essential Oil. Oh, I just noticed this. I didn't read this part of what I'm supposed to have been saying. On Instagram, you can go to MU_Rosemary Oil. You can go to Instagram at MU_Rosemary Oil. If you want to learn more about that product. I hear it's off the chain. Says it's supposed to help with bald head, your receding hairlines and things like that. I should have heard about that later on, earlier. So here we go. We're getting ready to get into this groove thing with this selection of music that I got for y'all. Some of y'all going to be exercising, jumping around. Some of y'all going to be dancing. But majority of y'all probably is going to lift some windows and get the cleaning gear out. And we're just going to jam. We're going to jam. I'm going to take this one out of the mix. But we're just going to jam. And it's going to be a lot of fun. But we're going to talk about I may play that one at the end just to bring y'all back. We're going to talk about relationships, communication, and things like that. All right? So let's go ahead and make it do what it do. We're gonna jam this thing out. This is old school. Yeah, that's right. I'm going old school. I am definitely going old school. All right? Holla at your boy. It's all good. It's all gravy. Let's make it do what it do, baby. Rock with me. Roll with me. Rock with me.
Ain't no woman like the one I've got. Ain't no woman like the one I've got. Ain't no woman like the one I've got. Every day the sun comes up around her. She can make the birds sing harmony. Every drop of rain is glad it found her. Heaven must have made her just for me. When she smiles so warm and tender, a sight for sore eyes to see. Ooh, ain't no woman like the one I've got. Oh, no.
And that time I went and said goodbye. Now I'm back and not ashamed to cry. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I am, baby. Oh, you got the future in your hands. Here I am, baby. You got the future in your hands. Hey, I've done a lot of foolish things that I really didn't mean. Yeah, didn't I? Oh, baby, seen a lot of things in this old world. When I touch them, they mean nothing, girl. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. I'm yours. Ooh, we big as shit, my soul on fire. That's why I know you're my only desire. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Here I am, baby. Whoa, you got the future in your hand, baby. Here I am, baby. You got the future in your hand, baby. Yeah, I've done a lot of foolish things that I really didn't mean. I could be a broken man, but here I am. With the future got you today. Here I am, baby. Here I am, baby. Get it, get it, get it. I know it's good. Oh, baby, here I am, baby.
The girl's got plenty good loving. Ask me how I know, and I'll tell you so. Who used to be my girl? I respect her when she was mine. I used to neglect her. Oh, she wanted more than I could give. But as long as I live, she'll be my girl. She used to be my girl. She used to
Y'all, I told y'all I was gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, look, this set right here is gonna be off the chain. This one right here is gonna get off the chain. I hope y'all liking the music. I hope y'all in the groove. I hope y'all in the groove. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle says she's in the gym getting it in. So, let's get into this conversation. What are we talking about? Relationships, but more specifically, communication. More specifically, we're talking communication. So let's get into this thing. Men are from Venus, women are from Mars, or vice versa. Is that how the conversation goes? Here's the thing. I'll start off by making this. What's this? Oh, not hypothesis. Hypotheses. When men learn how to decipher a woman's word, and when a woman learns how to decipher a man's silence, all will be well. End of statement. Was that deep? Or was that too deep? Or was that too shallow? Women are from Venus, men are from Mars. Women are from Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, and men are from Mars. Was that too deep? So, when men learn how to decipher a woman's words, and when a woman learns how to decipher a man's silence, things will be good. You said it's the other way around. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. What that book, or what that lesson, or what that, however you want to say it, that book there, it defines that men communicate differently than women. Women have a technique of communication that is different than the communication in which men express themselves. Would everybody agree with that? If you're in the chat room, y'all get in, and I think y'all can get in the chat room if you click on my. I don't know how people are getting onto the show. Let me see how many people are in. But I know if you click onto my link on my Facebook page, you're able to get into the chat room. And I want everybody to participate. I see all y'all that's in there, and only 1, 2, 3, 4 people communicating. I see everybody that's in there, but you know, it is what it is. Hey, everybody that's listening. Is that fair to say? Is that fair to say? And I need my chat room to help me out. I know y'all want to shy away now because I'm talking real conversation, and I'm not joking, and I ain't playing good music and all this other stuff. But I need y'all to say something, because this is because we have to have this dialogue, because so many relationships I've found, including mine, has been major pain. What we have here is a failure to communicate. Yeah, one of those things there. When we fail to understand each other, from the beginning. Actually, I'll be honest, it has to be from the beginning. Because when you are communicating, I'm talking from past experience. I'm not talking from a position where I got everything right and I did everything right. No, not the case. Not the case at all. I am trying to learn. I'm not a good communicator as far as if you pay attention to my silence, you probably can understand me, but women don't talk in silence. Women talk in all of these doggone words. And most of the time they see, I need somebody here that we can have this banter with, because I don't want to be the one that is pushing all the information out. That's why I need all the ladies that's in the chat room right now to help me out. Because when men communicate, if we don't say it out of our mouths, it doesn't exist. If we don't say, this is who I am, if we don't say, this is what I'm about, if we don't say, this is what I'm doing, it is not. We have to say it out of our mouths for it to be true. And the reason, let me help y'all out. The reason why most men are silent about our thoughts is because we don't get the same privilege that women have. What privilege is that? Changing our minds. Y'all women can change your minds, and you do not expect to be held accountable for the thing you just told us. And you don't want us to bring it back up. But a guy can say, oh, this, that, and the other, I'm this, and I'm doing this. And then if a day later, the next day, you're like, well, I thought you was doing this, that, you was doing this, and you're this, and you're that. And the guy says, well, I changed my mind. I didn't want to do that anymore. Now, all hell breaks loose off of that. It gets real dirty right in through there. But if a woman does that, it's okay, because a woman has the right to change her mind. And y'all, you know what? I'm just gonna play music. Y'all quiet. I'm just gonna play music. It is. You know what? I'm gonna do this. This is for me. Since this is for all the fellas. This is for all the fellas. Since they want to be quiet, this is for all the fellas. I'm good. You know what? Let's just listen to music then. Since y'all want to be quiet, I'm going to be quiet too. I'll let you be quiet.
My baby, he don't talk sweet. He ain't got much to say. But he loves me. I know that he loves me anyway.
'Cause what he does so well. Makes me wanna yell. Let's hear it for the boy. Ah, let's give the boy a hand. Let's hear it for my baby. You know you gotta understand. Oh, maybe he's no Romeo, but he's my loving one man show. Oh, 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 let's hear it for the boy. Cause every time he pulls me near, I just wanna cheer. Let's hear it for the boy. Ah, let's give the boy a hand. Let's hear it for my baby. You know you gotta understand. Oh, maybe he's no Romeo, but he's my loving one man show. Oh, let's hear it for the boy. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's hear it for my man. Let's hear it for my baby. Let's hear it for my baby. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's hear it for my baby. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's hear it for my man. Let's hear it for my baby. Let's hear it for the boy. Put your hands together. Let's hear it for my baby. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's hear it for my baby. Let's hear it for my man. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's hear it for my baby. Let's hear it for my man.
You're listening to Life After the Collar with J Mad. I'm going back looking at these comments now. Deanna says this: women communicate verbally and physically, and unfortunately, we expect others to speak body language. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Then she goes on, some men are impatient. Jeez. Men are impatient. Interesting conversation. She goes on to say this, and this is what almost made me turn the whole song off. We are being careful with our words. Let's put a nickel and a quarter and a dime and $2 bill. Matter of fact, just give me the credit card. I'm going to swipe my credit card in the parking meter with that one right there. We are being careful with our words. A lie don't care. Let me stop. Here's the thing. Because oftentimes we are perceived as being dramatic, hence drama queens. Because y'all are. Y'all are. I'm going to go back and address this thing. First of all, some men are impatient. It's not that we are impatient. We're not impatient. We just want the answer. We want you to just get what you're asking for. We just look. Okay, I'll give you an example. And I'm not saying men are right. I want y'all to understand this. I am not. And see, here's the problem with I think this dialogue. No one has sat down as a mediator to say no one is right. And no one is wrong. It's just how we are. No one is right and no one is wrong. For instance, we come home at the end of the day. and I say, babe, how was your day? Men have to get to the point where if we ask that question and many more questions, when we ask a question of your lady, be prepared to hear a long answer. How was your day, babe? You know, when I left the house this morning, we both gave our kisses and we said goodbye, but I got all the way up the street and I had to, you know what? I forgot my cell phone. I had to turn back home to go get my cell phone. And then so I finally got there, and it was an accident on 285 that made me 10 minutes late for work. And you know I don't like being late for work because I like, you know, making sure that I'm always prompt on time and da-da-da. And when I got to work, they had this serious issue, and they act like I was the only one that knows how to solve it. And so I had to deal with that. And then, don't you know, not only did I forget my cell phone, it was lunchtime and I forgot my lunch, and I really didn't want to go anywhere, so I just had to eat potato chips. I don't want potato chips for lunch. I needed me a real meal. So and right now I'm starving because I didn't have anything. By the way, what you want for dinner? You know, da-da-da-da-da. And that conversation is going to go on. So us men, we have to learn that when we ask that question, we have to prepare. Set aside. Don't expect to pick up your phone. Don't expect to do nothing else but listen. And we don't know, men, we do not know how to do that. Now, ladies, y'all ask the exact same question after y'all finish your long, how your day went. You ask a guy, your man, how was your day? Oh, it was good. End of story. Because you ask, how was it? Not what did I do? Men, I'm going to help y'all out. Ladies, when we ask that question, we're asking, how was it? Good, bad, ugly. When you go to the doctor, he says, how are you feeling? Oh, my side hurt right here. I'm in pain right here. And then he'll go into, that's not dry. Deanna said that's just a dry response. No, you asked, how was today? Not what did I do today? Those are two different questions. How was your day and what did you do today are two totally different questions. If you ask me what I did today, oh, I had to do this, I had to do this, I had to do this. If you ever notice, a guy never asks, what did you do today? He always asks, how was your day? Because we've learned that if how was your day answer is going to be this long, oh boy, you do not want to know what did you do today. That answer is going to be so much longer. But it is a difference in communication. We don't have all of that information to give. Why? Because all of it is irrelevant. If I tell you everything I did throughout the day, if I tell you everything that I did, there's no purpose. Now, y'all women, y'all like asking because y'all learn to say, how was your day? He's going to say, it was good. And y'all know to say, well, what did you do today? And then we go into explaining about our day. I'm going to tell y'all, ladies, I just had a epiphany. I think I said that word right. You ever seen the movie iRobot? And in iRobot, the doctor that was killed, he created this hologram. And it was programmed with certain answers. He can only respond to the right questions. Men are that way. You're only going to get us to respond to certain questions, to the questions that you have to. He said you have to ask the right question. If you want the right information, you have to ask the right questions. I'm just trying to help y'all out. Now, guys, I'm going to help y'all out. The ones that do, tell me thank you or whatever, those that listen, I know some of my buddies from the Cigar Lounge are listening and stuff like that. So I'm going to help my buddies out. Let me help y'all out. I'm going to tell y'all how to shorten answers, men. Ladies, y'all close your eyes. Y'all don't need to know this technique. So y'all, not your eyes, your ears. Close your ears. I'm going to turn off all the mics of the speakers of all the ladies on the show. Ladies, could y'all hear me? I need to stop. All right, here's how. Here's how you help it out. You help your lady out. And I know some of y'all women, y'all ladies. I'm talking to the guys. Ladies, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to the guys. Some of y'all women, some of y'all ladies, wives, girlfriends, whatever. They may be. They may be a little super saved, so they don't drink wine. But for the ones that do drink wine, and the ones that don't drink wine, make them some hot tea if they drink tea. Hopefully they at least drink hot tea, because it has the same effect. So before you ask this question, make sure that they're sitting down. Make sure you have time. Make sure you done blocked off some time. Stay away from her. Act busy until you have time. Now, what you do is you get her a glass of wine or make her some hot tea and say, baby, come over here. Let's talk about our day. Let's sit down and chat for a little while. And then you give her wine, or you give her her tea, her hot tea, and allow them to communicate. But you allow the wine or the hot tea to calm them down. And then, as they're talking, you rub on their backs. And you say, really? Well, who is Susie? Oh, yeah. Okay. You talking about such and such. We met her before. Yeah, you know that. And you begin to divert the questions. So now you take her mind off of her day. Because a lot of times, I don't have all the answers. I don't. But in life, here's what I've learned. Here's what I've witnessed. Most women, even though they want to talk about the day, they really want somebody there to protect them from the day. They don't want you to protect you from their problems. But once the day is over with, they want to feel that now I'm at home and everything is okay. Yeah, I had a busy, hard day. It was frustrating, all of these different things. But when we guys learn how to show compassion about their day, we can divert long conversations about nothing by simply taking on, oh, you're talking about Mary? Didn't I meet Mary before? And then they go, yeah, Mary, we went to this, and now she's forgotten about her day and started reliving memories, good memories, or other things other than what happened today. And you set an atmosphere that I can digress from whatever happened today. That's all they really, really want. Now, ladies, let me tell you about us guys. I'm gonna tell you how to get the guys to talk. When you know your man, okay. So men are real simple. And if women learn how to communicate with her man, not every man is the same, but we are the same. And the same with the women. Not every woman is the same, but y'all are the same. When you learn your man's passion, you can change. Every man becomes who they are in greatness because of you all. And this is just real talk. Women, you all have the ability to build or destroy a man by your communication, by the way in which you communicate with him. You can push him away very easily because you're not reading the signs. Deanna said something earlier that you all expect us to be us to know body language or to read body language. Men are in a short form of that the same way, because our mindset is this. When we want to communicate about something, we use our words. Men will ask a question that they already know the answer to or willing to accept the answer. Majority of the time. When women, if we say we're going to, baby, I'm going to the game tonight with Bob. Is that okay? Yeah, sure. Go right ahead. That's all we hear. Yeah, go right ahead. But your body language and the tone in which your voice is saying it, we would totally miss that. Because most of the time, we're not even looking at you at the time. We're packing our stuff to go somewhere. Or we're moving about. I don't know how I made that right turn. But we have to learn how to take those two things. The way we... I know where I was. When you learn a guy's passion in life, if you want to, one, build him up, and two, get him to talk about his passion. Learn his dream. His dream and what he likes to do are two different things. If you want to get a man, because he would talk about his day, if you ask him about his dream in a slick way. And y'all know y'all slicker than a can of oil. So you have to communicate in a slick way where he doesn't figure that you trying, because we're very protective of our emotions too and our feelings. It is what it is. So if you say, babe, how was your day? It was good. And let's say your man likes singing. Your conversation would go to, babe, I heard this wonderful song that I think you should love. It'll go good with, I think it matches your voice. And then he'll perk up and he'll say, Oh yeah, what babe? What song is that? And now you hooked them. And now you can go from there to any direction you want to go to. You can go to building his self-esteem. You can go, and all you got to do is listen, because he'll go from, oh babe, what song is that? Da 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 da. And he started, oh, you know what? I'm gonna learn that song. Oh, you know what? Today I was at work today, and Peter, you remember Peter? Me and him hung out back in, I told you me and him hung out and we went to the bar. We was talking about something at work, and that song reminded me of something, and it reminded me and we go into because when you hook a man with his passion, he knows that you're into him. And men, let me holler back at the men. One of the biggest disservice we have done to our women is devalued their lives. Here's what I mean by that. We, in the past, have expected, let's say the kids need to be fed, or you have children and this, that, and other going on. You don't stop what you're doing as far as your career wise. You expect her to do it. And a lot of times we have caused our women to digress on their dreams and on their passions and things like that. And we have to learn to go back and say, baby, it's your turn. That's why even in relationships of late, and I've been big on this maybe for the last 5 years now, maybe a little bit longer than that. About 7 years ago, I dated this beautiful woman from New York. Absolutely beautiful woman that I met it was the very first lady that I ever talked to or met at a conference. And I met her the last day of the conference. I met her when she was packing, or she was headed back to load up the car so they can get back to New York. And so it wasn't that, we met up at the conference, nothing like that, because I told y'all I didn't get down like that. And so I met her the last day of the conference, and we hooked it off pretty good. She was an elder, and she had her own ministry, and she was getting ready to become a pastor and all of this other stuff. And she had some good stuff going on. But it had gotten serious, and she had started talking about moving to Atlanta, even though she had a strong ministry presence in New York. I made one of the hardest decisions in my life. I walked away from the relationship. Never explained to her what it was about, because I didn't want her to say, no, it's not like that, and this, that, we can do this here, we can make it. I didn't want, because I knew what she was supposed to be doing. I knew her passion, and I knew what her desire was. And I was in the process of getting a church down here in Atlanta. My bishop had sent me out, and she had came down, and she went to the church with me at the time and all of this other stuff, and I had to let it go. Because she had a dream, and by attaching herself to me, because I was more senior and I was more seasoned than she was at the time. And I'm not minimizing her gift and where she was. I was just on a different plateau at the time. And I didn't want her to give up what she was doing. Us men, we have to, if we're going to get into any relationship, men and women, I've learned that I'm going to be respect. I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen to that person's dreams. I'm going to listen to what that person wants to do. I'm going to listen to the direction. I don't ask a lot of questions, but I listen. And one of the things, two things that happen. If I see somebody that's catering their life to me, that's automatically a turn off. It's automatically a turn off. Because I want to know what you're doing. I want to know what dreams you're chasing. I literally had people back in the day. They wanted to be a first lady. I'm big on pushing people to their dreams. Go after it. Go get it. And if it's meant to be, we'll be there. And men, we are terrible about expecting the women to cater to all of our needs, and we don't stop and say, you know what, babe, what do you want to do? What dream did have you missed? Us guys, we in that area, and us, the old school husbands, and that's to y'all too. I never want to feel like I block someone from reaching their dream. And even if, when it comes to my kids, I pray. If we have to do better. We have done women a disservice by not supporting them in their dreams, in their passions. On the flip side, I'm in ministry, so we haven't supported them in their ministry. We don't want them to be bigger than us. Well, I'm retired now. Well, I was retired. Now this acting stuff, but at least I can pick and choose what acting gigs I get. I'm trying to be first man. I'm trying to be the armor bearer. That's the season I'm in. I've lived a complete life. Enjoyed everything that I've gotten into. Those that's out there trying to do what they do, go do it. I don't know. I got deep in that conversation right there, but it's a true. You're listening to Life After the Collar with your boy J-Man on Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio. Let's make it do what it do, baby.
Well, my friends, the time has come. Raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Lose yourself in wild romance. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. All night long, all night, all night long, all night, all night long, all night, all night long. Oh yeah. People dancing all in the street. See the rhythm all in their feet. Life is good, wild and sweet. Let the music play on, play on, play on. it in your heart and feel it in your soul. Let the music take control. We're going to party, climbing, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing my song all night long. Oh, all night long. Yes, all night long. Yeah, all night long. Yeah, once you get started, you can't sit down. Come join the fun, it's a merry-go-round. Everyone's dancing their troubles away. Come join our party, see how we play. Tambolite se te moja, yeah, jumbo jumbo, wait to party, oh wait go, oh jumbo la, tambolite se te moja, yeah, jumbo jumbo, oh yeah, we're gonna have a party, yeah, all night long, all night, all night long. All night, all night long, all night, all night long. Everyone you meet, they're jamming in the street all night long. Yeah, I said, everyone you meet, they're jamming in the street all night long. Feel good, feel good.
When it feels like the world is on your shoulders and all of the madness has got you going crazy, it's time to get out, step out into the street where all of the action is right there at your feet. Well, I know a place where we can dance the whole night away underneath the electric stars. Just come with me and we can shake your blues right away. You'll be doing fine once the music starts. Oh, feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. Dance until the morning light. Forget about the words on your mind. You can leave them all behind. Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. Oh, the rhythm of the night. Oh, yeah. Look out on the street now, the party's just beginning. The music's playing, a celebration starting. Under the street lights, the scene is being set. A night for romance, a night you won't forget. So come join the fun, this ain't no time to be staying home. Ooh, there's too much going on. Oh, tonight is gonna be a night like you've never known. We're gonna have a good time the whole night long. Oh, feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. Dance until the morning light. Forget about the about the worries on your mind. You can leave them all behind. Dance until the morning light. Oh, baby. Oh, darling.
real talk, well, J Mad, he got ya. Right here doing God's work, bringing life after the collar. Hey, radio show, and he's doing it big. You just can't ignore J Mad, bringing you the word. Just holla at your boy. Hey, life after the collar with J Mad.
Listen to J Mad weekdays on Spreaker.com.
If there was one thing, ladies, that you wish men would do or not do in their communication, what would it be? And I already know what the answer is going to be. If there was one thing that you wish your man or any man would do that you wish they would change, what would it be? And have you ever talked about that to him and asked why he does what he does? Let me get back to the chat room. I knew that was the one. I knew that was the one. I knew that was the one. Ladia said, don't lie. Okay. Let me help y'all with this. We both, men and women, both lie. We just lie about different things. Men lie. Not, and this is not a we know they are. We know when they're lying anyway. You can't lie me if you don't know it, even if you don't say anything. That's the truth. And that's, women, you all have the original prophetic gift. Women carry, I'll be straight up, women, y'all carry the original prophetic gift. It is what it is. Y'all have this what they call it, a sixth sense. And it's real. No denying it. Let me help you out. Let me say what most guys say, but a lot of times y'all don't hear it. Not to say that we're right. Not to say that men are right. I'm just telling you why we do what we do. We consider it sparing your feelings. Our thing is this, and I'm gonna help y'all out. If you knew he was lying, or if you knew the truth about something, present the truth instead of coming with all of the questions. I know what you're getting ready to say. We just giving him a chance to tell the truth. You already know the truth, so there's no need of letting him tell the truth if you already know the truth. No ifs, ands, no buts about it. So when you say you already know the truth, then present the truth, and let's talk about that instead of saying whatever, however y'all would present it. That it is what it is. That's how that I understand. What did I walk into? We're talking. Hey, Jazz, we're talking about communication, relationship communication. Men are from New York and women are from Louisiana. Somebody finna get mad at me. But we're just talking about communication. So the question was on this segment was if you knew I hope I'm not getting under the weather. If you knew, what is the one thing that women wish that they man would do as far as communication? And they an answer which I already knew what it was going to be. I got the prophetic gift too. I knew that it was going to be lie. Y'all don't want the guys to lie. Just so y'all will know, I'm not saying we're right. I'm not. I'm just saying why we do what we do. Don't spare my feelings. Tell me up so I can make an informed decision. That's the quickest way for me to shut down. Okay? Interesting. So the statement was, we already know the truth. And if you already know the truth, then present the truth. That's what we know when they are lying anyway. You can't lie to me if I don't know it, even if I don't say anything. So a lot of times, when you all say, remember how we talked about earlier? We wish that women would communicate like we do, and y'all wish that we could communicate like y'all. Well, let me put that. Y'all wish that we would communicate like y'all, and we wish that y'all would communicate like us, but it's not. In everything, in all of the conversation, in all of the communication. So when we're communicating, we're literally communicating the way we want y'all to communicate to us. We rather for y'all to spare our feelings. That's just how guys are. We rather for you to spare our feelings, even if you have to lie to us. And y'all do that at times. I hope we ain't got no kids on here. If you are having sex with a guy, majority of y'all, if it sucks, if he got a small whatever, y'all not gonna come out right and tell him that, the sex sucks. You got a small. We do lie strategically. Yeah, that's what I'm. Look, we see. We lie differently. That's what I said earlier. We lie differently. Even if it's about you went out shopping and you knew we already discussed that there's not going to be any more shoes, and you bring a pair of shoes in and you already know we don't pay attention to it, and we say, "Oh, ain't that a new pair of shoes? Oh, these things are old." You just lied to us. We just lie about different things. Jazz, there you go. And let's just keep it real conversation. Y'all sit in bed and the sex really ain't that good. And I know I've heard that conversation all the time. That's real big on social media. Oh, and that's just been, I pretend that I can. So we lie. I know y'all. I know what y'all saying. But a lie is a lie. That's what we talk about little white lies, and thinking that a lie is a lie. Because y'all, that a lot of you, real talk. We're not going to tell them sex is not good. Why? Because you're sparing our feelings. The only way y'all going to say it is if you you get in an argument with him. That's the only way you're going to tell it. So men and women lie, and that's why we have to get away from. I said this on another show. We have to get away from this conversation that men are not treating us like queens. Well, the men can say the same thing. Oh, I'm a real good woman because you say you're a good woman. I'm a real good man because you say you're a real good man. I know I'm gonna add something to his life. I know I'm gonna add something to her life. No, let's make this playing field. We all have to change. All of us. Every last one of us have to change. Whitney said, that's why she shuts down. That's one of the things that would cause her to shut down. That was Whitney, right? I can't find it now. Don't spare my feelings. Tell me upright so I can make an informed decision. That's the quickest way to have me shut down. And so while women rather us not spare their feelings, men would rather spare your feelings. We just look at it from a different vantage point. And until we look at it and we don't have to look at it from the same vantage point, we just have to respect the fact that the other person has a different outlook on it. You ain't always right, and they're not always right. You're not always wrong, and they're not always wrong. There has to be balance, and especially in communication, communication has to be balanced. And I'll tell you right now, I'm quiet for a reason. I am definitely quiet for a reason. The walls that goes and we all have walls that goes up in our lives for a reason. And a lot of times we don't learn what the wall is. We just see somebody that we like, that we want to get with, but we never talk about the wall. We never say, why is your wall? We see the wall. We stand there and look at the wall. And we never ask what the wall is about. We never do. Thank y'all so much for joining me tonight on Life After the Collar with your boy J Matt. We had a great show. I'm going to end it with this. This is one of my favorite songs. This one is one of my favorite songs. I think this brother right here has always been a treasure in the musical world. His daughter's doing it big now. Layla Hathaway. But Donnie was the truth for real. He was the truth for real. Thank y'all so much for joining me on Life After the Collar with your boy J Matt. See y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Let's make it do what it do. Hopefully this rain, because this rain's still getting to me. Holla at you. It's all good. It's all great.
so many places in my life.
Okay, I hope y'all still there. I just saw the question. Hold on, let me see if I turn my mic back up in my ear. Okay, there we go. Okay, can y'all hear me? I hope y'all can hear me. I had to readjust my mic. Jazz just asked a question. What does it mean when y'all men say you are a great woman and a great person, great in bed, but just not looking for a relationship, but you want to continue to you want to, okay, I got you. Well, you have to read, that's what he's saying. I tell y'all all the time, men do not make love with their bodies. We're having sex. Men do not make love in bed. We do not make love in bed. We do not show how we feel for you in bed. We do not. Period. Women do that. Guys make love when they learn you and they start doing things for you. Cutting your grass, making sure your car got gas in it, making sure you need anything, the stuff around your house is fixed, making sure you made it home okay, those types of things. So when a guy says that you're a great person, yeah, he thinks you're a great person. He thinks that you're a great woman. But if he's not looking for a relationship, he's not looking for a relationship. It is at that moment that you have to make the decision, well, that's not who I want in my life, not unless you're looking for the same thing. And if you're looking for the same thing, it is what it is. And you see, a lot of people that I've noticed, and I think that was the common theme throughout the whole show, is that we confuse our languages. We think that the other person is supposed to think like we're thinking, and vice versa. And if they're not, if you feel that right now in your life this is what you want, I want A, B, and C, and the other person is saying I only want C, well, then that is not the person for you. It's like going to buy a car, and you say, in my car, I want heated seats, sunroof, and a navigation system. Those are the three things I want in order to feel comfortable in my car, right? And you go to this car, and it has a sunroof and a navigation system. You have to make a choice. Can you do with or without that heated seat? Now, once you buy the car, you can't complain that the car doesn't have heated seats, because you made a choice that this car, I'm gonna accept this car, and it's not going to fulfill my needs. And ladies, you all have to stay true to yourself, or what you're looking for in life and what you want in life. That's when it comes to dating. Any man, me, a well-known bishop that's single, the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. I don't care what God is. You have to make a decision in your mind. This is my standard. This is what I need. I need this, this, and this. And if that person is not giving you this, this, and this, move on. Let it go. Be friends. and do that. And you're right. That's why she said, Jazz said, that's why I'm single, because I hold my ground and my truth. That's how you have to be. I know. And see, here's the thing. And I'm going to give you one scenario. Y'all women, y'all have a timeline in which you want to be at a certain level in a relationship. Let me help y'all out. If that person is not meeting your timeline that you're expecting, move on. Because most of the time you're gonna ask, the guy, what is your time? The thing is, what is your timeline? And he turns around and say, well, I'm not looking to be in a serious relationship. I'm not looking to be in a committed relationship. And see, y'all got to understand our conversation. I'm seeing you. I'm dating you. I'm in a relationship with you. I'm in a committed relationship with you. And I'm courting and committed relationship and courting are two different things to men. You just heard 5 categories that men think about when it comes to relationship. I'm seeing you. I'm dating you. I'm in a relationship with you. I'm in a committed relationship with you. I'm courting you so that I can marry you. If you don't understand those, and y'all women have this, I'm in a committed relationship with you, and we get married. Most women are like that. Now y'all will do a relationship. Most of the time, y'all will do a relationship. We good. We learning each other, and all of that stuff. But if in y'all minds, if I switch it over to a committed relationship, y'all committed relationship is making plans on getting married. In a man's point of view, when we say committed relationship, we just seeing each other exclusively. But I still ain't trying to get married. And see, a lot of times we talked about communication and sparing your feelings. That's why men do not even discuss that. We just let it be, and then you ask the question. Something happens, and y'all say, y'all would tell us, well, we're in a committed relationship, and the guy would look at you. When did we talk about that we was in a committed relationship? When did I tell you was in a committed? That's how it goes down. It's a real thin line, Deanna. It's a real thin line, because y'all committed relationship is courting. Y'all committed relationship is the same thing as courting, because y'all are expecting to get married. When y'all in a committed relationship, y'all are gearing toward, and that's why I've seen some women, I've known women that waited 5, 6, 7 years in a committed relationship, but this Negro still ain't popped the question. A guy is like this: I'm still on the market unless I put a ring on your finger. I'm still on the market. This is the way guys think. I'm helping y'all out. Guys are still on the market unless he gets down and say, will you marry me? And even then, you have to be careful, because you have to now force him to give you a date. Because these guys has gotten slick and realized that y'all women would be engaged 3, 4, 5 years. And when we're not seeing anyone else, but you then we think we are in a committed relationship. Right. See, y'all women are so quick to take themselves off the market. Y'all would take y'allself off the market with somebody y'all met on Facebook. And we'll have a whole relationship and break up and go through all of the emotions, and you ain't never met the joker. There's two categories. Either you're married or you're single. I'm just saying. And the thing is this. I used to be. I wish Deanna, she said, technically you're single until you sign the marriage license. Well, yes, and you're supposed to sign the marriage license after you say your I do's. And the Bible tells us that we have to go by the laws of the land. Yes. Ring or no ring. Right. So even when you get engaged, you're still single up until, because there's no spot on the application to say, are you engaged? So, did that answer your question? I'm sorry, I didn't see the question. I refreshed my chat room and I was already in the song. So I apologize, I didn't get to your question, and I had to stop because I don't want anybody to think that I'm overlooking questions. Is that all? What do they say in the church? Is all hearts and mind cleared? All hearts and mind cleared. And I'm gonna start my song back over because I wanted to hear that song. So what I do when I do playlists like I did today, and it's songs that y'all haven't heard on the show, I don't listen to the songs. I hear different songs in my head, and I go and get them, and I go and download them, and I get them all, and so I don't get a chance to really just listen to them. And so this is one of my favorite songs. All right, I should do some Gregory Porter, but I'll do that. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'll do some Gregory Porter tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for hanging and indulging me. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Y'all good? I'm good. I'll stay in the chat room until we finish this song. I may play one more after this one.
I've been so many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs, I've made some bad rhymes. I've acted out my life in stages with 10,000 people watching. But we're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. I know your image of me is what I hope to be. I treated you unkindly, but darling, can't you see? There's no one more important to me. Baby, can't you see through me? 'Cause we're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. You taught me precious secrets of a true love, holding nothing. You came out in front when I was hiding. Now I'm so much better, and if my words don't come together,
Listen to the melody, 'cause my love is in there hiding. I love you in a place where there's no space or time. I love you for my life. You're a friend of mine. And when my life is over, remember when we were together. We were alone, and I was singing this song to you. Where there's no space or time. I love you for my life. You're a friend of mine. And when my life is over, remember when we were together. We were alone and I was singing this song to you. We were alone and I was singing this song to you. We were alone and I was singing this song. Singing this song to you.
You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Just a vacancy. Love don't live here anymore. When you lived inside of me, there was nothing I could conceive that you wouldn't do for me. Trouble seems so far away. You changed it right away, baby. You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Just a vacancy. Love don't live here anymore. place to stay, another home. You've abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Just a vacancy, babe. Love don't live here Through the windows of my eyes, everyone can see the loneliness inside me. Why'd you have to go away? Don't you know I miss you so and need your love? You've abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Just a vacancy, babe. Love don't live here anymore. You've abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Just a vacancy, babe. Love don't live here no more. No, no, no. You've abandoned me.
I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is alright with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. And I want to spend my life with you. Me say, sing, baby, since we've been together, ooh, loving you forever is what I need. Let me be the one you come running to. I'll never be untrue. Oh, baby, let's stay together, loving you weather, times are good or bad, happy or sad. Yeah. Well, the times are good or bad, happy or sad. Why people break up? Oh, and turn around and make up. I just came to see you'd never do that to me. Would you, baby? Being around you is all I see. Is what I want to do. We ought to stay together.
to heaven. Here we go, walking the road of ecstasy, taking the load of this old world off our shoulders. The door is wide open for you. The door is open for me. Here we go, still in a moment of pleasure. You and I, we're gonna find the pirate's treasure.
did we ever lose our minds and fall apart, knowing we're the only ones to heal each other's hearts? Bring your love on back to me. Stop this insanity before we go too far.
How did we ever lose our way and try to say love is a losing game? Should have never tried to play. Bring your love on back to me. Stop this insanity before we go too far.
We were lovers.
We were lovers.
And the best of friends.
And the best of friends. Oh.
And I hope that we can be that. Oh, until the end.
Until the end.
Sometimes the lover can be angry till the end.
Can be angry till the end.
But it's always the friend inside, that will make amends. Oh, how did we ever lose our way and try to say love is a losing game? We will never be the same.
Never be the same.
Bring your love on back to me.
Bring it back to me.
Stop this insanity.
Stop this insanity
before we go too far.
Before we go.
Before we go too far.
Before we go too far.
And the best of friends.
We were the best of friends.
And I know that we can be that.
Whoa.
Be that till the end.
We gon' be there till the end.
Sometimes a lover can be angry till the end. Oh, but it's always the friend inside that will make amends. Oh,
how did we ever lose our way and stop to say love is a losing game? We will never be the same.
bring your love on back to me.
Bring it back.
Stop this insanity before we go too far.
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 Before we go too far. Before we go too far.
Ooh, this is getting personal, personal, personal. Let's stay for a while and play. Girl, let's make this a moment. Oh, giving you the best of me. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Oh, having you close to me. Amazing, outrageous. Give your best to me. Good morning, good morning. Here's breakfast. Lost track of time, but we had a ball. Let's catch a movie, then dinner. Tonight's the night we'll just unwind and stay. Hey, let's stay personal, personal, personal. Let's stay for a while. Hey, hey, such a beautiful moment. Oh, giving you the best of me. Ooh, amazing, somewhat amazing, amazing. Oh, having you close to me, having you close to me. Amazing, amazing, outrageous. Yeah, giving you the best of me, giving you the best of me. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Ooh, having you close to me, having you close to me. Amazing, amazing, outrageous. Give your best to me. Oh, 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 giving you the best of me. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Having you close to me. Amazing, amazing, outrageous, outrageous. Give your best to me. Giving you the best of me. Giving you the best of me. Amazing, 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 outrageous. Having you close to me. Having you close to me. Amazing, amazing, outrageous. Give your best to me.
I look in your eyes and I can see you've loved so dangerously. You're not trusting your heart to anyone. You tell me you're gonna play it smart. We're through before we start, but I believe that we've only just begun. When it's this good, there's no saying no. I want you so I'm ready to go. Through the fire, to the limit, to the wall. For a chance to be with you, I'd gladly risk it all. don't even suspect, could probably care less about the changes I've been going through. If only you knew how much I do love you. Oh, if only you knew how much I do need you. No, you don't even suspect, could probably care less about the changes I've been going through. If only you knew how much I do love you. Oh, and if only you knew
get in my way. Ooh. Lord knows it's only me. Oh, He knows it's only me that I'm deceiving. Ooh. When it comes to saying goodbye, that's a simple word that I just cannot say. There can be no way, there can be no way. This can have a happy ending. No, no. So we just go on hurting and pretending and convincing ourselves to give it just one more try. Because neither one of us wants to be the first to say it. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say it. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say farewell, my love, goodbye.
All night, can't sleep, too hurt, too weak, gotta call her up. Dial that number, no one answers till 2 o'clock. If by chance you let me come over out on the street, I wanna see you, baby. And if by chance you let me just hold you, I'm down on my knees, I wanna see you, baby. I'll be your righteous lover. She said, sugar, honey, darling, I really want to see you too. It's just that someone's over, and baby, I really want to be with you. But if by chance you let me just hold you,
Well, J Mad, he got ya right here doing God's work, bringing life after the collar. Hey, radio show and he's doing it big. You just can't ignore J Mad, bringing you the word. Just holla at your boy. Hey, life after the collar with J Mad.
Listen to J Mad weekdays on Spreaker.com.